We believe that everyone deserves a second chance, including us. Hi, I'm Brian Rohbacher, CEO of Atlantic City Federal Credit Union. And if we said no to you in the past, I'm asking you for a second chance too. In the midst of everything happening, we are committed now more than ever to second chances and when it comes to your finances. An auto loan for your new car, business loans, home loans, and more. Give Atlantic City Federal Credit Union a second chance to give you a second chance. We've been helping our community thrive since 1964, and now it's your turn. Visit AtlanticCity.coop to apply today. Atlantic City Federal Credit Union, federally insured by the NCUA.
Community Health Centers of Central Wyoming has locations across Fremont County ready to serve you at Du Bois Medical Clinic, Riverton Community Health, and Lander Community Health Pediatrics. We accept all forms of insurance, including Medicaid and Medicare. Are you struggling to get medical care? Ask for their sliding fee scale. From family medicine to pediatrics, Community Health Centers are here to serve you. Call 307-463-7160 or visit chccw.org to schedule your appointment.
And welcome to the Hampton Inn and Suites pregame show here on Wyo Today Media. We are live from Rock Springs High School for the consolation bracket of the Wyoming 4A Girls State Championship on the soccer field, on the pitch, if you will. And it is time for, let's get that up. There we go. Hampton Inn Suites pregame show. It is the Riverton Lady Wolverines. We are going to be seeing Sheridan Lady Bronx here. Of course, Riverton yesterday falling in the quarterfinals to Cheyenne East in sudden death penalty kicks. Went into extra time, overtime, all tied up at 1. And then entered the first, that is 5 shots per team, finished at 4 each, both goalies making a save. And then in the sudden death, which it goes if you're tied after 5 of them, Riverton missing high, and then Sheridan East putting it in basically straight down the middle, fooling the keeper. It was a hard game as far as we had a lightning delay of approximately 1 hour, came back for 3 minutes 50 seconds, then had an abbreviated halftime, then came back, and pretty much every shot that was going high for either team was going well over the crossbar, and that's exactly what happened yesterday on several occasions. So we've got the Lady Bronx, we've got the Lady Wolverines here starting in about 8 minutes. We'll be right back with our Ranger Keys to the Game here on Wyo Today Media.
If your vehicle needs repair, you can depend on the crew at Extra Care Auto Repair. They can repair almost anything with wheels, gas, diesel, domestic, or import, and their work is top quality and reliable. Extra Care Auto Repair on North Federal in Riverton.
And we are back on the Hampton Inn Suites pregame show here on Wyo Today Media. It is time for the Ranger Keys to the Game, but before we go to that, we're going to go to the Ranger and Lander Journal scoreboard. We do have the boys for Lander Valley Tigers in their consolation bracket on the 3A side going on Wyo Today Media right now, and they started at 9 o'clock, and they have entered extra time tied at 1. So very similar to what the Riverton girls did yesterday. So that is an elimination game, as is this one. So we'll keep you up to date on what happens there. Sean O'Brate is on the call. In addition, the Lander Valley Lady Tigers did advance yesterday, and they will be facing off at 4 o'clock today in the state semifinals for a chance to go to the state championship game tomorrow in Green River. So we've got about 6:14 left until we kick off here. Our Ranger Keys of the Game are it's one, really, and this could be applied to both Sheridan and Riverton. It's a very simple concept, but it's extremely difficult in practice. And that is whichever one of these two groups of ladies is able to say, we're not going to win a state championship. We've been eliminated from that side of things, but we want to finish off strong. We want a 5th place. We want to get a trophy to bring back to Riverton or Sheridan, is going to have an extreme leg up in this game. Now, it's easy for me to say that, for us to say that, sitting up in a press box and say you just got to forget the disappointment of yesterday and move on. Conversely, for Coach Santee, her coaching staff, and these great young ladies, that's a lot harder to do. It requires a very strong mental aspect, and even sometimes that doesn't work. And what I mean by that is we see this happen with collegiate Division I-A players and teams, excellent pedigree teams. We see this happen at the pro level. Heck, we've even seen this at the international level in the sport of soccer at World Cups. We've seen this play out. It's very hard. You don't have a lot of time, and at least with the pros and international play and even college, a lot of times you at least got one day off to kind of be sad or celebrate if you won, or be sad about it and kind of move on and get your mind right. For these ladies, they got to do it in the hardest position possible. They've got to do it 24 hours after the fact, less than 24 hours after the fact. In fact, about 21-ish hours after the fact, put it in on the back burner and go out there and play the best they possibly can. Now that leads to something that'll be, I said there was only one key to the game. There's going to be a second one. Whoever scores first gets a real leg up. So I expect both teams to come out aggressive. Riverton always comes out aggressive. And, if we're kind of playing predictions and whatnot, Coach Santee and this team have had a great season. And I think I know a lot of these young ladies and their families, got to meet even more that I hadn't down here at regionals and state, and they are strong mentally. I know those parents and a couple of the boyfriends are here, partners, whatnot, are here. So I know they're going to be really giving them a lot of enthusiasm to help them just sink into the game and forget about all the noise on the side. So we've got about 3:30 to go. We want to thank the Rangers for sponsoring these keys of the game here on WYO Today Media, and we will be right back with the Sutherland starting lineups here on WYO Today Media.
A proud sponsor of this broadcast is Bailey Enterprises. For over 50 years, Bailey has become the name you can trust. With Pit Stop Travel Centers, you can fuel up and stock up on trip snacks at locations all over Fremont County. You can also put your trust in Bailey Tire and Auto for service to keep handy for those times when your luck runs out on the road. Refresh at the Speedway Cafe with a dine-in meal or a round of carry-out with a variety of specials to keep you going. Go with Bailey.
Central Wyoming College now offers Bachelor of Applied Science degrees in Early Childhood Education and Organizational Management and Leadership, with an emphasis in outdoor education, tribal leadership, or business and entrepreneurial leadership. CWC offers 3 ways to learn: online, virtual, and in person. Learn, grow, lead, and advance at Central Wyoming College. CWC is leading the way with expanded programs in the Bachelor of Applied Science degrees.
You need an oil change, but you don't have a lot of time. Expressway Lubes on South Federal in Riverton and Highway 789 in Lander provide a fast, professional lube, oil, and filter change. Expressway Lubes, locally owned and proud to support our local student athletes.
When you purchase your car, do you know if you got the best payment possible? The answer is probably no. Oftentimes, your loan is packed with additional charges that can drive your monthly payment higher than it should be, costing you thousands of dollars more for your car. Hi, this is Patty, and here is your second chance to get the payment you deserve. Visit Atlantic City Federal Credit Union today for a courtesy loan review. We've helped our members save money by refinancing their vehicle with us. Now it's your turn. Open your eyes to a credit union. Atlantic City Federal Credit Union.
The staff and board at the Fremont County Fair wish to thank everyone who attended the fair this year. Whether you enjoyed Family Day, a night event, entered a craft show, or showed your livestock, thank you for all your efforts. We'll be moving and grooving next year, so stay tuned.
Some winter we're having. 1 minute sunshine, the next 30 below. Then ice dams, broken pipes, and indoor flooding. You got water where you don't want it? Blowdorn Lumber has your back with sump pumps, discharge hoses, and big fans to dry it all out. After you shut the water off, get dried out with help from the crew at Blowdorn Lumber in Riverton. They have what you need to get your life back to normal. And that's a good thing, because we have a lot of winter left to go. Blowdorn Lumber, 1202 North Federal in Riverton.
And welcome back to the Hampton Inn Suites pregame show here on WYO Today Media. It will be time for the Southern starting lineups in a moment once they take the field for that. But we do want to go back to the Rangers scoreboard. Extra time, we're being told, is now over in Green River and the Lander Valley Tigers. The boys squad is going to penalty kicks, a penalty kick shootout for the victory. So we'll see. We'll give you an update on that. Sean is texting me. If you want to catch the end of that, of course, you can always go to you're on our WYO Today YouTube page. It's one of the other the only other game going on right now. In addition to that, on WYO Today Media, this weekend ends our soccer coverage, and we will be headed to Legion Baseball. We will be tracking the Raiders. I will be voicing those games, and that will start next week for us. And Sean has already been calling some of the Senior Babe Ruth team for Lander. Of course, a lot of Riverton people go up to there, and a lot of Lander people come down to Riverton to play baseball. So we will be covering that. The good part is, unlike, unfortunately, soccer this year, where they weren't able to get on the same page for a schedule, on the baseball side, Legion and Legion for Lander, which they now have, Lander and Riverton going to play a whole slew of baseball games. So hopefully we can start a rivalry on that level going forward. So they are now taking the field here, and we're going to give you the Sutherland starting lineup for your Riverton Lady Wolverines. Starting in goal will be sophomore 00, Ayana Meharado, also our player of the game, our Gatorade player of the game from yesterday. Senior, number 1, forward, Olivia Bradley. Junior, number 1, excuse me, not number 4. Number 4 is a junior, Madison Fossey. Number 5, a freshman, midfield defender, Maya Noseep. Number 7, freshman forward midfielder, Celia Meharado. Number 8, sophomore, Cammie Paskett, forward. Number 11, junior, Savannah Morton. Had a chance to meet the Mortons earlier today. Her mother, and actually Seeley's grandmother. Got a little story for you guys if y'all didn't know. For those who don't know, Savannah and Seeley, we've always thought they were cousins. We got a chance to dive a little bit further into that. Savannah, separated by about 3 weeks, is Seeley's aunt. So kind of unique situation there, great situation there for them. And they're great players in their own right. Number 13 also starting, junior midfield defender, Haley Engstrom. Number 19, forward midfielder, senior Jordan Anderson. Number 23, midfield defender, freshman Timbery Mathill. And number 29, who we were just talking about, a junior forward midfielder, Celie Morton. As was yesterday, Riverton is in their black jerseys with white sleeves. They have red shorts, black socks, and they will be going left to right. Sheridan Lady Bronx in white jerseys, blue numbering, blue shorts, white socks. So very similar to yesterday's look. Hope for a better, different result, and we'll be right back with the kickoff here on WYO Today Media.
A well-drawn-up game plan can be the difference between wins and losses. The same can be said about your mental health. Making a game plan to talk to your children can make a huge impact on them and help make them feel supported and listened to. The good news is, this winning game plan isn't hard to implement. All it takes is you starting the conversation and being ready to talk. If you need helpful resources and tools, you can visit FremontCountyPrevention.com.
All right, welcome back to Why Today Media's coverage of Riverton High School soccer. We are ready to start, so we got our hand on the clock here for you guys, and we're about to start. Referee checking with the goalkeepers. They give the thumbs up, and we are underway. Sheridan's going to start with the kickoff. They go backwards and now immediately trying to push forward, pass down the far near sideline, and it is going to go out of bounds. Riverton, so you can kind of paint the picture here for you guys, is going left to right on your radio dial. Thrown by Riverton after it went out of bounds. No seat with it around the 25 for Riverton. Tries a long pass but gets intercepted, and now they go back and forth trading possession. Fossey's going to send it up. She gets it to Paskett. Paskett towards midfield, trying to hit Meharado on a little run. Goes over her head, and it'll go to the defense of Sheridan. Sheridan trying to bring it up over midfield now. Deflected and stolen. Meharado with it now, gets it over to now Jordan Anderson. Jordan Anderson trying to find Cammie Paskett on a run. Unfortunately, the ball a little bit too hard. As we're seeing on this slick surface, and or what was a slick surface yesterday, it slowed down, so they had to put a lot more oomph and a lot more juice on those kicks. Now it's completely dry. It drained very well, and sun's been out and beating on it since yesterday afternoon. So on a throw-in, it's going to be taken by Riverton. Olivia Bradley and the defender overrun it. Defender actually able to get to it sooner, but puts a pass further out. So what I was saying with the dry field condition now is what they were putting on it as far as strength yesterday is way too strong now. So there's some adjustments that are going to be needed there. Off the throw by Mathill, it went to Bradley. Bradley unable to keep it from going out of bounds, though. Be a throw-in for Sheridan towards midfield. Throw-in goes right to Noseep. Noseep kicks it number 10 for Sheridan. Now Sheridan trying to back up and reset things into their own half of the field. Riverton putting some hardcore pressure on them as far as and they're unable to get out of their own half. They finally do, but it's right to Olivia Bradley, who sends it right back. Now it goes to Jordan Anderson. Anderson looking for Paskett. Paskett going to play with herself. Now she's trying to hit somebody going down the middle. Bradley running for it, and Bradley's going to be about 2 steps short of getting to it as the goalkeeper comes out and grabs it. Goalkeeper's punt is going to land about the 45, bounces over Noseep's head, and goes to number 9. And now we've got a sprint going down on a counterattack. Ingstrom trying to get it to angle outward, does, but Sheridan able to keep control of it. Sheridan now in the box, trying to do their best. Fossey able to take it away, and Riverton will look for a counter. Unfortunately, the strike is going to go out of bounds. It'll be a throw-in at around the 30 on the football field thing, around the 30 for Sheridan. Sheridan off the throw-in, looking to come center, backing up a little bit, passing it towards the center, now looking to go inside. It's cut off and sent back the other way, but number 20 gets hold of it, takes a shot, and it's going to be wide of the goal, but Meharado going to pick it up anyway and look to punt it out. I think I may have messed up. I'm not 100% sure. Number 7 did start, by the way. That's Celie Meharado. She was one of our starters today. So Noseep and number 10 now fighting for it. Number 10 gets the better of it, coming down the left side, looking to cross it over. It's cut off, winds up at Noseep's feet, and she goes all the way to the far side of the field with a pass. It's taken and looking to go center, unable to do so. Caught up with by number 19, Jordan Anderson, and sent towards the left side. Unfortunately, goes out of bounds there. Throw-in by Sheridan at midfield. Sheridan looking to go to the center. They do get it to number 10. Number 10 looking for someone on a run. It's cut off, though, by Timbry. Now they're going to send it towards the goal, and they had someone running on. Meharado camps underneath it like a second baseman, playing a can of corn for baseball terminology there. The punt goes right to Meharado. Meharado goes outside with it. Now back to Meharado. Meharado loses it but gains control of it now. She's coming down the far side. She's alone. Bradley and Paskett sprinting on, trying to get down there for her. Meharado slows up at the box, and a shot is going to be put on by Celie Morton and easily handled by the keeper. That was about a 32-yard shot there. Keeper is going to punt it out. It's going to wind up at the feet of Sheridan, but it goes to Olivia Bradley. Bradley goes back to Timbry Mathill. Mathil to Noseep. Noseep trying to find Bradley, can't do it. Meharado with a nice steal, though, and it's at the feet of Paskett. Paskett able to deflect it as number 19 was trying to clear it, but it deflected right to the keeper. So it'll be yet another punt here. Punt goes right at Noseep's feet and taken away. And now we've got Meharado coming way off her line, puts it out, but the flag was up for offsides on number 9. I didn't catch whether she started offsides, but to get that kind of distance against the Riverton defense, she probably had to be. Free kick taken at about the 40 by Savannah Morton, and Riverton will look to try and put some pressure on Anderson to Meharado. Meharado has it deflected on her pass attempt. It goes out of bounds for a throw at the Sheridan 40. Throw in by Riverton. They're trying to get to Paskett. Paskett defending it, has it stolen away now, and Sheridan will look to throw some numbers for. They've got 4 coming forward, so it's a 4-on-5 for them. Noseep with some nice ball handling, able to get it kind of sequestered up there, and then finally gets the steal, does Meharado. Riverton passing around the defense, now trying to go down the far side. Looking for Meharado. Meharado has it, gets it to Noseep at the center. Noseep to, just out of the reach of Paskett. And Sheridan will look to send it all the way down the field. Meharado was playing at the very edge of her box. She'll back up about 2 steps so she can pick it up and look to punt it or throw it out of there. Punt lands about the Sheridan 45. Headed once by Sheridan and then taken by Anderson. Anderson to Paskett. Paskett misses the header. Paskett trying to get in there. It's sent back out by the Sheridan defense, but taken away by Bradley. Bradley will look to get it to Mathil. Mathil, eyeing the situation, gets it over to Noseep towards the center and midfield. Noseep turns to Savannah Morton. Morton now looking to get it to Meharado. Meharado unable to corral it in, and Sheridan comes away with it. A lot of play at midfield. Stolen by Meharado at midfield. Sheridan able to clear it, and then it'll go out of bounds off Sealy Morton's shoulder. So off of that, thrown in, and now going to Mathil, and we've got a flag of some sort. They're going to say that is against, not a flag, excuse me. We didn't have a flag up, but it was against Sheridan. So Savannah Morton takes the kick, gets it to Mathil. Mathil looking for Noseep. Noseep hounded by number 10. That's going to be a matchup to watch potentially. Taken away by Sheridan. Sheridan's now sending 5 forward. Going down the near sideline is number 1 with it. Number 1 back to number 10. Bradley coming back to harass number 10. And we've got a little physical matchup going on there. Number 10 forced to go back to number 32. Back to 10. Looking for someone on a run, gets it, but she's offsides again. She's just not timing her run right, and the Riverton defense setting up a nice line there to catch her most of the time so far. So Morton will put it down, free kick coming from the Riverton 19. Kick is put way over the head of everybody. Paskett running on it, may be able to save it, does, from going out of bounds. And she's come down. She looks for a cross. Unfortunately, no one there yet. Meharado a good 10 yards out, and the goalkeeper able to scoop it up. Off the punt now. Sheridan trying to move it into the Riverton half, but it's sent back packing by the Riverton defense. Meharado coming on it strong, unable to get control of it, but Sealy Morton will get control of it. Trying to get it over to Paskett, cut off, goes backward. Sheridan clears it, but right to the Riverton defense. Morton with it on the far side. Gets it Noseep. Noseep looking to touch it down to Sealy. Sealy hadn't started her run yet, though, and it's sent back the other way. Right back to Savannah, though. Savannah this time looking to go near side, and it's cut off by a defender again, but this time right back to Riverton's defense, and we're going to have a handball, though, on it when it was in the air. This is against Haley Engstrom. So we'll be setting up a free kick here. So off that free kick goes right into Mejarado. Mejarado's going to look to clear it. It's going to be deflected slightly by a Sheridan player, but right to Mejarado. She's going to kick it and hit Cami Paskett right in the shoulder, and it goes all the way back into the defense, but Riverton able to get a hold of it. Bradley now with it. She's at the Riverton 40. She goes back to Mathil. Mathil looking to clear it, potentially goes to Bradley. Bradley has it stolen, and that'll force Maddie Fossey to come back, kick it to Mejarado. Mejarado get it going the other direction, gets it to Haley Engstrom. Engstrom going back to Morton. Morton has it stolen. Sheridan in the box, puts it on goal. Nope, not on goal. It was just wide right. So that will lead to a goal kick, and we have some substitutions now. We see Riley Johnson coming in, Taylon Leesburg as well for the Wolverines. Morton places the kick down, the goal kick down, and lets it fly, and we've got a whistle. I'm guessing that they hadn't whistled play in yet, and that's exactly what they're going to whistle. So we're going to do that again. So now they go ahead and whistle it in already, as the ball had just gotten back to Savannah Morton. Morton places the goal kick down. This one a little bit shorter than the last one. Winds up right at the feet of Sheridan. Sheridan will look to counter here. Sheridan's 24, trying to shake No Seep. Does so on a pass to 20, and now they're trying to swing it all the way to the near side on passes. They get number one. Number one going to be cut off, and we've got a flag for offsides. So flag for offsides on that pass. Looked like Timbry was going to be able to get to it. So, but it'll be a free kick. Savannah Morton will take it. It'll be right probably around the 12, 13-yard line. She gets it out to Mathil. Mathil almost had to go out of bounds. They're going to say it did go out of bounds. Just a little bit of a miscommunication. Savannah put it a little too far out in front. So goes out, throw in. Throw in is to the box. Number 9 is in the box. Fossey playing with her very tightly. Mathil there too. Now a cross by Sheridan, and they get rid of it. Number 10 trying to settle it down. Now back around the 22. Number 41 getting a hold of it. Now No Seep able to secure the pass away and gets it to Mathil. Mathil to Paskett. Paskett pops it up over kind of just horizontally from her. Was looking for Riley Johnson, taken by Sheridan. Sheridan on a pass. Mathil steps right in front of it and takes it away. And now we're back in the box, and now we've got problems. Sheridan in the box, and 3 Lady Wolverines collapse on her, force her out to number 10. So Sheridan able to stay in the zone here, if you will. Number 10 going down the near side, look to cross it. It's going to go off of Mathil's leg and out of bounds for a throw. Thrown deep into the box now, right at the end line, in fact. And Sheridan's going to lose it for a second, but number 10 is going to put a shot on goal / across. Shot is no good, and the pass is no good, and it'll go all the way out of bounds for a Riverton throw on the far side of the field. But number 10, big leg, so something to watch out for potentially. Got a Savannah Morton-like leg, actually. Thrown in, it's to Jordan Anderson. Jordan's going to lose control of it, and it's going to go off of her and out of bounds for a Sheridan throw. Sheridan going to throw in at about the 9-yard line. They do so, throwing into the box. Lady Wolverines, a lot of them back. Now a shot put on goal. Nope, it's not going to be on goal. It's going to be way left. Not a whole lot of pace to that, and Mejarado just watched it, sail out of bounds. So it'll be a goal kick. Of course, Savannah Morton will take this. And let's see if we can get back to where we were about 5 minutes ago, which was Riverton putting the pressure on. Off the goal kick, No Seep has it. No Seep looking to go cross field for it. She was looking for Jordan Anderson. A lot of pace on it. Bounced off Jordan and went to Sheridan. Sheridan now coming down the far side. They're going to look to cross, and it's going to go off of, they're going to say it was last touched by Sheridan, so it will be a goal kick. Beautiful day here. The wind has calmed down. Not a real, no rain clouds in the sky. It's a little bit hazy. But it's really nice. So on this goal kick, it went from Morton to Mejarado in goal and right back to Morton as she dribbled out. Leesburg with it. Gets it to Paskett. Meharado trying to come downfield. It stopped, but Paskett able to get a hold of it. Paskett trying to get it through. Going left. She does so. She goes down to the ground, and the defense is going to send it right back the other way. Sheridan now on a counter strike, looking to get it inside, cut off by Morton. But number 10 able to collect it and looking for number 1 on the near side. Number 1 going down. Mathil shadowing her, marking her well, and we're going to get a shove, and they're going to say it started outside the box, luckily, because Mathil, you could see the extended arms. So you just didn't know if they were going to say that's not worth a PK or not, but it's right outside the box. So here we go. First real test for Meharado today. The wall being formed by Leesburg and Mathil. Two-person wall. Ball is put on goal, and it is stopped by Meharado. Nice diving save, and Talon Leesburg and Timbry Mathil will both try and put it out of bounds. They do, and it sets up a corner kick here in half one. First corner kick of the day. First set piece, really, in any kind of scoring position of the day. I'm guessing number 10 is going to take this. Like I said, she's got the Savannah Morton-style leg, and she is the exact one they're going to have do it. So we're kind of hanging out the window here at the press box. If you're here, say hi. Sent across the middle. It's in the box, and Riverton able to clear it out to about the 20 before Sheridan gets hold of it. Number 2 trying to put it on goal, and now it's in box. Now it's in the box. Riverton, there's chaos at this point in the box. Everybody fighting over it. Across, and they're going to say goal or what? Oh, offsides. Went off the crossbar, went high, and Meharado may have gotten a fingertip on it to force it that way. And it will go to not a goal kick, but a free kick afterwards. Checking the Ranger Lander Journal scoreboard, Lander boys win and will advance to the consolation game tomorrow as Buffalo in PKs missed 2 wide right. So congratulations to the Tigers. So off the free kick, it goes to Sheridan. Sheridan having dominated possession now for about the past 8-9 minutes. And we've got a foul of sorts or an offsides, one of the two. I think they're going to call a foul. They do so. I don't think there was any offsides to be had there. So it'll be Riverton with the set free kick. Goes down the far side looking for Jordan Anderson, or Sealy Morton, excuse me. I can't really tell from this distance. It looks like a 1. Let's see if we can lay binoculars on it. It was from Morton to Morton, if that was the case. Gets up to Meharado, and the defense collects it. So let's see here who we're looking at. Can't tell. I can't see her number. That is Jordan Anderson. Sheridan's going to try and hit a runner, though, and they wind up not missing the runner and getting it all the way back to Meharado. Meharado lets loose the punt, gets kicked back into Riverton territory. Anderson able to get control of it, though, but then on a pass attempt, gives it up, and Sheridan will look to bring it back down. Number 1 now at the 50, now at the 45, looking to go cross, and now this is a good run. No offsides here. Streaking back is Haley Engstrom, and the cross is put in the back of the net. Nobody, and on that one, nobody marked the recipient of the passer, and Haley Engstrom was doing a good job. Great job by the Sheridan player, though, to get free there and send it back across where the player wasn't marked. And at 21:30, we'll have 2 seconds to catch up because of how our app starts. It is 1-0 in favor of Sheridan. And we are back underway here. Riverton kicking off. They go backwards, as you most always do. Sealy Morton with it, goes across to Engstrom. Engstrom to Anderson. Anderson looking for Bradley, finds her. Bradley decides to bring it back, trying to kick back to the defense. Intercepted, but taken right back away by Riley Johnson. Now playing in the midfield, Sheridan trying to bring it across. They do so, but there was a handball on that. So it will be spotted, and a free kick will be taken at around the 41. Goes all the way up looking for Bradley. Off shot her, and now going back into the box. Bradley trying to fight for it, unable to get it. She was all alone there, and they'll clear it. Fossey able to step in front of it, but it will go right to Sheridan. Johnson now looking to get on it, and it's going to go out of bounds off of, let's see, they don't seem to know, and they're going to say to Sheridan. Sheridan trying to catch number 9 on a run there on the pass, does so. Fossey trying to keep up with her. Fossey's going to force her all the way over the end line, and they're going to say Fossey touched it last, so we will have a corner kick here. Sheridan spots the corner kick up. They're taking it from the near side. They go not really a short corner, but way out wide. And now they're looking to send it in the box, and they've got it in the box, but Morton's going to turn and fire it out of bounds at around the 18-yard line. So remember what I said in the Ranger Keys the game. Scoring first could be huge for either team. Sheridan, unfortunately, the one to strike. On the throw-in, trying to go near side, and it's going to go out of bounds. Player unable to control it. Timbry Mathil will be doing the throw-in. Throws into Johnson. Johnson getting it up. Now Bradley has it. Bradley looking to come down the field, and she's going to kick it down, and it's going to go out of bounds at around 35. I think she was looking potentially for Taylon Leesburg. Throw in, Leesburg able to get a foot on it, but it goes right to a Sheridan player. Collapsing on her was Morton. And now we've got yes, we do have a steal around the 35. Cammie Paskett trying to curve around on the far side. Unfortunately, not enough field left for her to curve around, and it will go out of bounds. Throw in by Sheridan. They're trying to come down the far side, and they're going to do so. Sheridan, the first one to it. Looking to center it, centers it, and Meharado able to just pick it up. This one not enough pace and distance to reach the Sheridan forward, who is collapsing. Punt goes right to Sheridan. And Haley Engstrom will try and take control of it. It's going to go out of bounds, though, and it will go over to Sheridan. So ever since about the 31-minute mark, we're now 18, of course. Sheridan has controlled possession, and it's been very aggressive in their control. Cleared off the throw-in by Riverton. Bradley trying to get it over to Morton. Morton trying to put it up for Anderson. Intercepted and sent back the other way by Sheridan. Sheridan now looking for someone on the right. She is on sides, but not going to be able to get to it, as it will go all the way over the end line for a goal kick. So the goal kick will be taken by Savannah Morton. Be nice to get an equalizer here in the first half. But Riverton right now has to reverse what has occurred here as far as the possession. They dominated the first 10 minutes, put a shot on goal, had several shots wide, and then it's gone the other way. So now it's put out forward, long run on by Olivia Bradley, unable to get to it. It'll go all the way to the keeper, Meharado. A nice idea Olivia Bradley does have. We did learn on that one run right there that she has speed. Punt taken by Meharado. This could have something working now. Trying to get it out to Paskett. Paskett unable to come onto it on the left side as it was put out just a little bit in front of her. But that's something to bank for later potentially, is that Olivia Bradley does have speed. And if Bradley's got speed on her, so does Paskett. So they do have that going for them. Sheridan with the throw. The throw is going to go to Morton. Savannah, that is. Savannah heads it, loses control of it, though, and Sheridan takes it. Now trying to force it forward, gets it to Bradley. Bradley looking for Paskett. Paskett looking for Meharado, running on it. And the ball's just going to be a little too far. Meharado able to keep enough pressure, though, to force a throw. That wasn't Paskett, by the way. I apologize. That was Seeley Morton. They've kind of flipped spots of where they're playing, and we have a substitution coming on right now for Riverton. So let's try and get an eye on that one. Number 16 coming on, that being Aspen Gordon. So haven't seen her a whole lot this year. Congratulations to her getting on the field. I think it's 16. It looks to be. Sheridan now with the ball trying to go down. Fossey trying to run. Number 9 just faster than both of them. And the shot is going to be done wide right. And you want to talk about baptism by fire there. Aspen Gordon, who had just come on, it was her mark, and she did a great job staying with her. Girl number 9 has a little bit of speed on Gordon, but she was able to stay there and make sure she did not give up the angle. It does go off of Gordon, off Mejorado, even though the shot was going to be slightly wide, not worth taking the chance, so it will be a corner kick, and number 10 will set up in the left near side corner to take it. Macy Brown also coming on. First action of the day for her. Corner kick is going to go right where you want it to go. A little bit of chaos headed in, and it's still in the box here, and we're playing with fire. It's going to go out and off of Sheridan for a goal kick. Goal kick is kind of short, went to Fossey. Fossey to Gordon. Gordon to Noseep. Noseep over to Ingstrom. Now looking to come upfield. Paskett fighting for it. She's surrounded. Ball goes out of bounds. It will be off of Sheridan. So if you're listening at work today, happy Friday. It's 1-0 if you're not able to see the scoreboard in favor of Sheridan here in an elimination game in Rock Springs. After the throw, Riverton able to advance it all the way down to the 15 before Sheridan pokes it out of bounds. So a throw deep in Sheridan territory. Sheridan with 4 shots on goal and 3 corner kicks already. Riverton with 1 shot on goal. Throw-in is going to be handled by Sheridan, though, and they're going to look to clear it and get it clear of danger. Now looking to send a runner down the right side, and this pass is going to go all the way back to Mejorado, way off her line, outside of the box, and she's got plenty of time because no one was trying to time a run. Engstrom back to Mejorado and then out. Sheridan able to get a hold of it, though. Sheridan looking to bring things back and reset. Paskett looking to put some pressure on him, and she is doing so nicely. Stolen away by Bradley. Bradley to Paskett. Paskett kind of shoulder shivved, and they're going to say that it was last touched by Paskett as they were trying to come down the left side. Great anticipation there by the senior Olivia Bradley. Throw in by Sheridan at their own 19. Thrown in, Bradley comes up to it, able to deflect it off a pass, but all the way back to the goalkeeper, who handles it easily and will look to clear the zone. It's going to be kicked. It goes right to Sealy Morton. Now Paskett has it towards the box. Paskett working down towards the corner, and she is going to draw a throw-in deep in territory. Throw-in is cleared by Sheridan, though, relatively easily. Sheridan now trying to come down the right side. Everything happening there right on the baseline. Riverton will steal. No seep. No seep to Morton. Morton can't keep that pass at her feet. And number 1 for Sheridan comes away with it. Looking for a pass on the right. Bradley able to get back. Nicely done by Timry Mathill, who has switched sides as well with Haley Ingstrom. And she's able to get it from even reaching its intended target. But on the clearance, went right to Sheridan's number 10. She goes through Macy Brown and is working down, and we've got a whistle of some sort, and the whistle is going to be in favor of Sheridan. Sheridan looking to go to the center, though, quickly kicking it. Good job by Gordon, able to get in the way. She's played really well for someone we haven't seen a whole lot. Good job. and Sheridan forced to clear it all the way back out. They'll look to reset it, and they're looking to get their position going. Riverton with the steal, but stolen right back by Sheridan. And Sheridan will kick it back to their defensive line and look to reset. Bringing it up, it's going to be kicked out of bounds by Sheridan. So whistle here. We've got Olivia Bradley coming off. Who's coming in for? That may be Jordan Anderson, actually. It is. It is Jordan Anderson. Throw in is going to go by Riverton right to Sheridan. And now they've got someone running on. Gordon trying to get back, shielding it. Nicely done, and all sorts of chaos, but Meharado able to dive in there. Gordon did a really good job of keeping her between the rushing forward and keep it out. So now Riverton will look to come back the other way. No seep to Mathil. Mathil almost losing it out of bounds and does lose it out of bounds. Just a little bit of sloppiness trying to clear the zone here. They were very crisp first 10 minutes. The next 20 have been flirting with danger. They are down 1-0. And so we've got to see a change in, just clean it up just a little bit, and Riverton should be okay. Off the throw in, Riverton able to steal it. No seep looking for Paskett. Paskett looking to come down the middle. She gets it over to Brown. Brown back to Paskett. A little too hard off Paskett's foot, though, and it's going to be cleared by Sheridan. Sheridan now looking to counter-strike. No seep steps in front of that, though, and will look to try and get it over to Gordon. Gordon's going to clear out of bounds. And it will go to a throw at the Riverton 45 for Sheridan. Sheridan with the throw in, gets it to number 10. Number 10 coming all the way across, gets it to 41. 41 brings it up and finds number 14 on a run, but it's going to be just too hard and go over the end line for a goal kick. The goal kick going to be taken by, they're going to do the short one, Meharado to Fossey. They're trying to bring it out controlled. Crosses over to Gordon. Gordon looking to get it up to Leesburg. Leesburg to Bradley. Bradley kicks it up and goes off of a Sheridan Lady Bronc. Throw in by Bradley. Bradley looking to get it to Paskett or Leesburg. Turned the other way by Sheridan, though. No seep now trying to get it over to Mathil. Mathil to Anderson. Back to Mathil. Mathil looking to come down the far side, and she's now got a run on. She's got Paskett. Paskett just barely mistouches. It just comes off at an awkward angle, actually, I should say, not a mistouch. And it is cleared by Sheridan. Now it's going to be sent forward, and Sheridan will kick it all the way out to the 40, where No Seep steps in front of it. No Seep trying to get through a double team, unable to do so. Now Sheridan's got 4-on-4. Sheridan looking to send it down the center, and it's going to go right to Meharado. Meharado able to pick it up, and will look to clear it. Gets it to Bradley, goes up off Bradley's head to Leesburg. Leesburg loses control of it, gets it back, though. Leesburg to Fossey. Fossey looking to go across to Anderson. Anderson, nice one-touch to Paskett. Paskett harassed by number 11, and ref says that's a little too physical as she locked arms with her and pulled her down to the ground, so it'll be a free kick. Fossey comes up. It looks like Fossey's going to take this. They're making her back up. Fossey from the 45 to No Seep. No Seep around the 30. Gets into Sealy Morton. Morton looking to go cross for Leesburg. Leesburg has to come back for it, and she'll go back to Engstrom. Engstrom to No Seep. And No Seep's going to look to pass it to Morton, but it's going to be taken away, cleared. Meharado come way off her line and send it right back. Nice sky and kick. Right, Paskett will fight for it, off her knee. Goes to Olivia Bradley off her knee. Bradley looking for Leesburg, but it goes out of bounds, and it'll go over to Sheridan. Lady Bronx with the throw in, looking to clear it up. It winds up at Haley Engstrom's feet, though, but she can't softly get it in front of her, and it goes to Sheridan. Cross field pass, though, by Sheridan is going to go out of bounds for a Riverton throw. Throw in. Olivia Bradley fights for it, loses it, but goes right back to Riverton, and Riverton will look to send it down the far side of the field. They do so, but no one there to make a run on it, and Sheridan will clear it about to where the throw-in just occurred. Substitution coming in. Morton is going to come in for Gordon, I do believe. I think that's Gordon. I can't tell. Not time to pull up the binoculars here. Throw in, and it's then sent deep. Sheridan able to respond with it and get it back out slightly, but it's going to fall to No-Seep's feet. No-Seep looking to come across, looking for Leesburg. Leesburg to Sealy Morton. Morton at the 45 looking to put a run on, and there's nobody taking a run on. And Sheridan will force it the other way, and they've got someone running on. Marado coming way off of her line, and left a goal completely wide open, but number 14 sent it so far right it wasn't even a thought. Marado was down on the ground. She went in with a slide tackle, went in definitively, which is what you want to see, though, when they come off. If they're coming off, no hesitation, but it did leave her goal wide open. Number 19 would have had an easy touch in, except for it was from distance, and unable to get it on. So off the goal kick there, it's going to come up, and Sheridan's going to fight for it. Bradley able to put it forward, but it goes right to Sheridan. Sheridan really dominating the possession game right now and have been for the past 26 minutes. Sheridan looking to come down the left side. They've got somebody open now, and here they go. Leesburg trying to get back, steps in front of her. Shot on goal, deflected, but there's someone right there. Marado with a nice diving deflection hit the bar. Sheridan had somebody there, and luckily it goes out off of Sheridan over the end line and will be a goal kick. So almost a disaster. Nicely played by Maharado to keep it from being. Riverton able to get it up, and they've got a little passing going until it goes out of bounds. They're just not on the same page, ladies and gentlemen. I'm not trying to be critical here, but they're just not on the same page right now as far as what they're doing as far as passer and pass recipient. Now gotten up to Paskett to Bradley, and they're immediately surrounded by defenders, and the defenders will poke it out of bounds. So it looks like Riverton on the offensive side right now is going to have to win a war of attrition. Get it up, goes out, then get it further up. And that's exactly what they just did. Paskett had it. Paskett turned, looked across it, but also went off of the Sheridan defender. Paskett with the throw now. Looking to go to Morton, it goes right to Sheridan instead, and Sheridan will look to counter. When they counter, they look for these runs, and they've got one working. It is on sides. Number 14 coming down. Morton trying to get up to it, and she sends it wide left. She could have taken one more touch in. I think she probably felt Morton coming on, but we also have a player. She's reaching down for her ankle. I don't know if the turf monster got her. You hear about it at the international level from Team USA and the NWSL women's professionally talking about how they hate turf. Off the goal kick, it's taken right away and sent on goal. Mejarado able to step in front of it, though. And they've got 7 shots on goal to Riverton's 1. They've got 3 corner kicks to Riverton's none. So some things have got to change here. Right now, I'm thinking just get to halftime with the deficit being 1-0. Minute 34 and counting left. We're off target just by a little bit. Again, the app that we use, great for scores. We're just trying to give you the time so that you kind of have an idea where we're at. It's, of course, not official. So teams facing off now in the middle of the field, looking to get Paskett on a runner. Number 11 is right there. She lets it go out of bounds off of her. So it'll be a Riverton throw. Quickly thrown in by Paskett, looking for Bradley. It's going to go over Bradley, and Taylor Leesburg able to get it backwards to Ingstrom so that she can send it out. And Ingstrom, like I was saying first about not being on the same page, Ingstrom kicked that ball out at the 50 looking for Taylor Leesburg, who was standing and giving Ingstrom the ball from the 42 of Sheridan. So it's just not on the same page right now. I know Coach Santee probably wants to get halftime and get them, hey, calm down, let's get on the same page, as Sheridan will try a long pass, and it's going to go all the way over the end line. Morton going to come back kind of slowly jogging, just wanting to get to half most likely with 25 seconds left. Morton going to take the goal kick here. Sends it forward. Sheridan able to step in front of it. Sheridan looking to score here with just 15 seconds left. Mejarado able to dive into it, though, as it went into the box. Morton let it go all the way to her, and calculated risk there that paid off. That's two people being on the same page. Sheridan looking to turn things. 1 second left, and that is the end of the first half. So after one, it is Sheridan 1, Riverton none. We will be right back with the second half here on Wyo Today Media.
Why should your new floor come from Carpet One? Because we're passionate about the spaces our neighbors call home. We're part of your community, and we're also part of the world's largest cooperative of independently owned and operated flooring stores. So you can be sure you'll get great selection and outstanding value with every installation. Whether it's carpet, hardwood, tile, or luxury vinyl, our experts take the guesswork out of choosing the right floor. We're your local Carpet One Floor and Home, the one store for your perfect floor.
Your car or truck is an investment. When it needs repairs, you need someone you can trust to do the job right. Take it to Gunner's Automotive. They repair all makes and models of cars and trucks, from oil changes to brakes, tires, and more. Gunner's Automotive, 856-2288. Riverton's Hampton Inn & Suites is proud to sponsor our youth athletics in Fremont County. Fremont County school athletics provide our youth timeless experiences and lessons that can lead to success for life. Setting goals, teamwork, and hard work make young athletes into good citizens.
High Plains Power is a Touchstone Energy cooperative. What does that mean for you as a Rural Electric Association member? It all comes down to 7 principles: open membership, one voice, one vote, member benefits, independence, education, cooperation, and community. To understand how it all works, we're headed back in time. In 1879, electricity was in major cities, but rural areas were out of luck. In 1935, President FDR made it possible for companies to build power lines to unserved areas. By the time we hit 1941, some 400 electric co-ops had been organized to serve rural America, just like High Plains Power. For more information, visit highplainspower.org.
Snyder Signature Properties would like to give a huge shout out to the local sports of Fremont County. They are here to support your team and your local home real estate needs. Call today to see how Snyder Signature Properties can help you buy and sell your next property. Good luck to all Fremont County athletes.
Hometown Freedom Healthcare, making healthcare great. Providing coverage in family medicine, women's health, pediatrics, and mental health. Meet providers Tara Blumenshine and Adina Vasco and Jessica Rodriguez. Come see us at Hometown Freedom Healthcare, locally owned, 463-0541.
From the field to the court to the pool and beyond, Fremont County athletes give their blood, sweat, and tears for their teammates and community. Why compromise that with alcohol or marijuana? Help your athlete make the most of their playing time by avoiding the dangers and impact that substance use can have on their performance and future. For more resources and information, visit FremontCountyPrevention.com.
Let's go, all Fremont County athletes. I, Matt Gordon from Fremont Chevy, would like to wish all teams this year good luck and bring back some championships to this county. If you need a new ride to get to and from those away games, stop down at 1401 North Federal Boulevard or call 307-851-3797 and let me help you get to the games. Your sales professional, Matt Gordon.
Natural Health Solutions offers treatments for a variety of conditions, along with nutritional counseling, chiropractic, acupuncture, and more. Treatment plans designed individually to optimize your health. Call for an appointment, 856-8181 today.
Papa Murphy's is proud to sponsor this week's Player of the Game. For a limited time, enjoy a Papa Murphy's barbecue chicken pizza made with KC Masterpiece barbecue sauce. After the game or anytime, you can't beat the fresh ingredients and authentic flavor of a Papa Murphy's Take and Bake pizza. And you know it's baked right every time because you baked it yourself. Papa Murphy's on North Federal in Riverton. Drop in or order online at papamurphys.com. Go Wolverines!
Riverton Vision Center offers comprehensive eye health exams, highly trained staff, and a large selection of fashion eyewear and sunglasses. Dr. Frazier, Dr. Hinkle, Dr. Ballard, and Dr. Davis offer over 70 years of experience. Call Riverton Vision Center at 856-9451 to schedule an appointment today.
The choice is yours. Sutherland's Friends of the Family Plus Consumer Credit Card lets you choose from 5% off instantly at the register or special financing on qualifying purchases. That means no forms, no waiting, no rebates. You can choose 5% off instantly with your Sutherland's credit card. Got a big project? Choose special financing. The choice is yours with Sutherland's Friends of the Family Plus Consumer Credit Card. Subject to credit approval. Minimum monthly payment required. See store for details. Only at Sutherland's.
At some point, everyone is a pedestrian.
When you're driving, yield to pedestrians.
Wear light clothing. Walk on a pathway instead of the road. Look out for pedestrians.
Avoid distractions like your phone.
Look out for pedestrians, they're everywhere. We are the Wyoming Indian Lady Chiefs. We need you in our stand.
Visit Lander Gambles to make your home feel like new. They will beat any competitor's price. Stop by to speak to one of the sales agents or visit LanderGambles.com. Lander Gambles will help you find the perfect product that fits your budget and lifestyle. Lander Gambles, 420 Main Street, Lander, Wyoming.
If you're tired of paying ridiculously high gas prices, there is a solution that can save you a bunch of money. In fact, it won't cost you a cent. How do you do that? Take the Blue Bus. WRTA bus lines will get you around the county for free. That's right, free, no charge. It doesn't get cheaper than free. Go to WRTAbuslines.com and download the schedule, or look for a schedule in the Ranger, Lander Journal, or Wind River News. WRTA Bus Lines, proud to serve Fremont County.
It's more than clocking in or collecting a paycheck. We are a network of caring professionals who want to be here, dedicated to serving our communities. We are Sage West Healthcare, our two campus hospitals in Riverton and Lander. We take pride in our region, our people, and our communities. Located in beautiful central Wyoming, filled with natural recreation in our own backyard. We are neighbors caring for neighbors, a community caring for its own. We are Sage West. We are recruiting the best, like you.
Why should you choose Lander Medical Clinic or Western Family Care for your health care? In addition to 4 locations in Fremont County, they also provide telehealth. Telehealth can be your go-to answer when you're out of town, on the road, or just can't get to urgent care. All you need is a good internet connection. To schedule a telehealth appointment, call 332-2941 today. That's 332-2941. Lander Medical Clinic and Western Family Care. With telehealth, they're putting your health first every time.
At Teton Therapy, our people make the difference. You can live pain-free. The amazing staff at Teton Therapy can help in Lander and Riverton.
When repairs are complete after a collision, you expect your car, SUV, or truck to look like new. That's the service you'll receive at Stork Auto Body in Riverton. Professionalism and meticulous attention to detail. You can depend on Stork Auto Body, 841 Miniweb Avenue, Riverton.
Are you a caring person that wants to help but not sure where to go? Wyoming Senior Citizen Inc. is looking for caregivers across the state. Call 307-856-6880 to find out more information. They would like to wish all Fremont County athletes good luck this year.
Wyoming Community Bank is ready to serve you. Stop in at any one of their branches located in Riverton, Lander, and DuBois. A bank that is owned and operated by the locals of Fremont County. Wyoming Community Bank. They're here to help you.
From the wide open spaces to the canyon near you, Wyoming.com is reaching more homes and businesses than ever before. For more than 25 years, we've aimed to provide the best internet and phone service to meet the needs of our customers all across the great state of Wyoming. Now it's getting even better. Wyoming.com, expanding to an area near you. Wyoming.com. We're out there.
Want access to local news, sports, events, and more? Download the WYO Today app. Now available on all platforms. Stream your favorite radio station, submit something to buy, sell, or trade for deals on the dial, or view contests and special coupons. Better yet, the WYO Today app is the best way to access free HD video of Fremont and Hot Springs County athletics. It's all at your fingertips. Head to your app store or visit wyotoday.com to download the WYO Today app now.
And welcome back to we're going to do a little halftime show real quick. We've got only about 30 seconds, but it won't take us long. Central Wyoming College halftime show. It is 1-0 in favor of Sheridan. They have 3 corner kicks, 7 shots on goal to Riverton's 1 shot on goal. 2 saves are made by the goalkeeper, which is really kind of weird for coming on the official stats with 7 shots on goal. But hey, so that's going to do it for Central Wyoming College halftime show. Things have got to change for Riverton. So let's get right back to the game here. We need to see more of what we saw in the first 10 minutes versus the last 30. So we didn't have our clock ready to go. I do apologize. So we're going to start at 39 minutes as they start off. Riverton, of course, with the kick, and they turn it over. Number 10 now coming. Sheridan going left to right. Intercepted, but sent right back. And Sheridan's got something working going to their right. They're going to put a long shot on goal. Mejarado easily able to snuff that out. Nicely done by her. Perfect positioning. And she'll punt it down. She's going to have Bradley and possibly Seeley Morton running for it. And it's going to go out of bounds at about the Sheridan 35 for a Sheridan throw. Throwing is right to no seat, but she mishandles it, and number 10 comes away with it. Going all the way to the far side now is Sheridan. Sheridan comes back, goes to the center where they have a open player. Ref has to jump out of the way and trying to hit a runner, but good for us, Timbery Mathill able to step in front of it. She's looking to get it to Bradley, just not enough pace on it, and stepped in front of by Sheridan. Fossey able to take it away, and now Fossey and Sheridan player number 24 will fight for it. And I missed the time there, didn't I? So let's go down to 38 then, shall we? Reset timer. Sorry, we're trying to do all things at one time, especially with 2 of us in 2 different places. Sheridan coming in. They're going to put a shot on goal. No, it's going to be wide, so no shot on goal. And now we've got it going. So went over the inline there. It will be a goal kick being taken by Savannah Morton. She goes short to Mathill. Mathill up to Fossey. Fossey plays it towards the sideline. She gets ran over, and they're going to say a throw for Sheridan. Thrown in. Mathill able to get it going towards Bradley, though. Bradley stepping in front of it, kicked by Sheridan, and it's going to go off of Bradley and out of bounds. Sheridan with the ball now, working it from the middle to the far side. They've got somebody open now, but she cut inside, and she's trying to look for an open shot here. Puts it on goal, or on target to some extent, but high and over the crossbar. There was no doubt what she was trying to do. She was trying to set up the shot. She did have somebody else down there with her, but they were marked well. So on this one, Savannah Morton's going to unleash it, and she's going to get it all the way to Seeley. Seeley to Bradley. Bradley looking to get it up for Paskett. Paskett able to stop the defense from clearing it once. They clear it again, but Morton able to step in front of it, and she's just easily rubbed off the ball by 18. Now Fossey steps in, and Fossey's got a lot of room to run. She's trying to set up a shot, I think. Paskett now in the box, and it's going to be angled out of bounds by Sheridan. So couldn't tell what Fossey was trying to do. She was trying to set the pass, but it did look like she was setting up a shot. We did see her score last year. You may not remember that in a game from some good distance. So the throw in, Paskett with it, puts it near side, as that's the only angle she had, and that's where the goalie was, so she's able to easily stop it. But it is a shot on goal, so only the second of the day for Riverton. Punt is going to go out to midfield. Sheridan's going to look to try and go down the far side. Now they come back to the middle, looking for someone on the right, and a perfectly paced ball. Nope, just a little bit out of the reach, and it's going to be cleared out, and it goes to Seeley Morton. Morton nicely done there to shake the defender to Fossey. Fossey at midfield around 35, looking to go far right for Jordan Anderson. Anderson trying to put it out for Paskett. Paskett trying to get around the defender. Defender shielding her nicely. Paskett able to do so, and it's going to go down. And they're going to say a foul on Paskett. Oh, I just put my forehead in my two hands, ladies and gentlemen. Paskett was giving up probably about 30 pounds and about 4 inches, and she got thrown around, but she had the wherewithal to stay on her feet, and yet they're going to say Paskett threw her to the ground. Okay. Sheridan with it now. Sheridan coming down. They're looking to go to the far side again. Fossey trying to step in front of it, forces number 10 to go backwards, and number 10 is going to go all the way back to the defense at the 10 and get number 24. Riverton going to try and put it down the far left side, looking for Seeley Morton. Morton going to get a hold of it, and she's going to lose it out of bounds, and it'll be a throw-in for Sheridan. She had a chance there, but it was going to take a little bit of luck on that first touch to get the spin going a different direction. Bradley harassing him quickly, forces a turnover, but Nosip unable to control it, and it's going to be kicked far down the field. Sprint is on. It's going to go out off of Riverton. So this was possibly not the – we've got Aspen Gordon is in right now too. Possibly not the wisest thing to try and just shield that, and that's what caused that. Probably just wiser to just kick it out of bounds when it was around the 40 instead of letting it throw at the 10. Now going out of bounds off of Riverton again at the goal line. They cannot allow a second goal. I think that goes without saying right now. Throw in right to Fossey, actually. She does a good job to get it going back the other direction. Now to Nosip. Nosip to Bradley. Bradley looking to turn, turns inside, gets it to Fossey. Fossey's going to lose it, but momentarily is Bradley able to get it back. But Bradley loses it, but it does force Sheridan to go all the way back as they'll kick it in. And that's a handball if I ever saw one on number 10. It pounced off her foot and hit her fist. So quickly Morton sending it forward. Bradley and Paskett both trying to come onto it. Bradley just fighting through, getting shoved everywhere, but she won't go down due to toughness, so she doesn't get a call. She was getting just ping-pong balled around, or pinballed around, but Olivia's such a tough, she's a tough cookie, so to speak, as my grandfather would have said, that she was not going down. So Riverton, Sheridan able to come all the way back on a counter, but they're well off sides. Flag goes up, it'll be a free kick. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm trying to paint a picture for you. Extended arms, full shove, no call because she doesn't fall down. That's the only reason I can say the call wasn't made. Paskett to Fossey off the free kick. Not Paskett, excuse me. Morton to Fossey, looking for Paskett. Gets sent back the other way by Sheridan. They're going to take Fossey off the ball, and now they're going to call foul. That may be a little bit of a makeup. Both Fossey and number 19 for Sheridan kicked the ball at the same time, and they called a foul on number 19. So off that free kick, it's going to go to Morton. Sealy Morton looking to go up the far sideline. It's going to be kicked out of bounds. Throw into Bradley. Bradley rubbed off of it, and the defense will look to come back the other way, forcing it up into the midfield, going back to the defense. And this one's going to be kicked all the way by the defense out of bounds. So it'll be a throw in. Oh, they're going to say the last one off Riverton. Didn't see that, but I don't have the great view. Throw in, intercepted by Haley Ingstrom. She's got a little bit of time. She was about to waylay it, and then she realized, wait, there's no one near me. So she goes with a control pass to Sealy Morton. Morton looking for Paskett. Paskett unable to take control of it. The four defensemen rally around Cammie Paskett the moment she's even thought to be near the ball. So, but this one's going to be sent all the way back by Sheridan. Mejerado will pick it up in goal, and we'll look to get things going the other direction. Mejerado with the punt, misplayed by the Sheridan defense, allows Olivia Bradley to get in on it, and it's going to last go off of Sheridan. And we're going to have a substitution here. We're seeing Talon Leesburg come in, and I think Celia Mejerado is coming in. They're going to come in for Paskett and Bradley. So we'll wait for the throw here. Sealy Morton going to take the throw. Morton throws in. It's stepped in front by Sheridan, but went right back to Morton. Morton's going to put it into the box. Leesburg trying to run on it now. Mejerado trying to come up. Sheridan's going to be able to at least get it out of immediate danger. And they're going to be able to work their way up, actually. Nice bunch of headers by them until finally Timbri Mathill steps in and says, no, this needs to go this way. Noseep again misplays it off a pass, coming to her just a little too hard off her feet, not giving enough cushion, and Sheridan will look to come the other way. Quarter of the way through this second half, and Riverton still looking for an equalizer. Sheridan coming down the right side, nicely done by Mathill, takes it away, comes out with control, looks to get at Sealy Morton. Sealy Morton misses on the kick, and Sheridan able to take advantage of it. They're looking to go to the center, but this time taken by Savannah Morton. Morton to Sealy Morton to Mejerado, now to Noseep. They've got a little something working here at midfield, and now Talon Leesburg running on it, so is number 32, and Sheridan's going to just kick it to the near side out of bounds. Nicely done there by Riverton. And we've got some more substitutions coming in. Let's see who we've got for Riverton. I'm looking at somebody running in. She's running all the way to do the throw-in, so that is Cammie Paskett. Paskett coming back. At least I think it's Cammie Paskett. I think that's an 8, not a 9. Actually, I can't tell. Mejerado in the box, looking for Leesburg, and she's going to have to kick it out of bounds, is the defender, and it'll be a corner kick. I think that might be Brayton. I can't tell if that's an 8 or a 9. I do apologize, ladies and gentlemen. I'm looking through binoculars. I need new glasses. No, that is a number 9. So that's not Cammie Paskett. That is Braden Mossbrucker. So the corner kick going to be taken by Celia Mejerado here. It's on the near side. First set piece of the day. Put on target. Headed out by Sheridan. Riley Johnson trying to get to it before the defender does. And it's going to be, she does a good job of getting there and forcing it out off of Sheridan. So it'll be a throw-in for Riverton. Nope, they reverse it. The head official comes in, says, nope, it's going the other way. Throw in by Sheridan. They throw it in near, now looking to clear it. Fossey going to get a hold of it. She's going to kick it all the way back to the defense around the Riverton 45. Ingstrom back to Fossey, and Fossey looks to turn and just loses control of it. A little bit of sloppy play there as it goes out of bounds. and it'll be a throw-in for Sheridan. Now Fossey trying to make up for coming on to number 10 and trying to make sure she is not at ease at all. She does force turnovers. Riley Johnson's able to collect the ball due to that effort. Engstrom comes up, kicks it forward, and it goes out of bounds on the far side. Throw in. Engstrom able to step in front of it. Engstrom takes it away, and they're going to call a foul. And the only reason I'm saying that is both players fighting for it, and then one finally wins it, and the ref decides to call that a foul. So very interesting choice there. Either let them play or don't. Call them the first shove or let them play through it, as both were doing that. So free kick by Sheridan right at the 50. They're looking to go down the center. It's going to roll into the box, and there's a race on, and it's going to be angled out of bounds by Mossbrucker. So it'll be a throw-in for Sheridan. Sheridan throws in, and Fossey able to step in front of it, and number 10 able to take it back. Gets a very weak shot on goal, no pace to it all. And Meharado lets loose her best punt of the season. It's at the 30. Impressive, to say the least. Riverton fighting for possession of it, forcing Sheridan to turn back into their defense. Mossbrucker is, wow, she's just really hounding her. Forces number 20, who had a chance to kick it all the way downfield potentially earlier. Mossbrucker does a great job of forcing her to go out of bounds, so it'll be a throw-in. Thrown by Mathil. Mathil threw it into Meharado, was looking to get at Mossbrucker. They just weren't there, but Mossbrucker again forces the kick out of bounds. She's not giving any quarter, as they would say back in the old days. Throw in by Mathil. Meharado lets it go off of her and back, looking to turn around onto it. Cleared out, though, by Sheridan. Johnson able to get a hold of it, though, and it's going to go out of bounds, and it's going to be a throw. Mathil going to be throwing it in again. This time, though, at the 50. She looked for Mossbrucker, gets into Meharado. Meharado turns, now going into the box. Sheridan's got a defender there, and she's going to send it out of bounds at about the 20-yard line, maybe the 18. So Riverton's starting to show some signs of life, especially with this. Mossbrucker lets it go all the way on the out of bounds to Meharado. Goes all the way back to Mathil. Mathil to Johnson. Defender steps in front of it, and they'll look to try and get it clear here. Unable to do so. Johnson steps in front of it. Johnson trying to put it on the left, and it's going to be kicked out of bounds again by Sheridan. Throw in by Mathil again. Looking for Fossey this time. It's kicked out, but Johnson's going to put it right back on a header. Meharado trying to get to it and unable to do so, so it'll be a Sheridan throw, but around the 5. And we've got a substitution for Sheridan coming in, number 10, running off. And she looks either exhausted or maybe she's a little banged up, maybe Charlie horse or something like that, because we've seen her playing all game, one of their best players. And she's ginger, not with a limp, but she's not running full either, and not a normal jog. Thrown by Sheridan, stepped in front of by Johnson. Johnson's going to turn. Meharado's looking to get to it. And it's going to be, might be a corner. It is a corner. Bad decision by Sheridan to just kind of half-heartedly go after that ball. They let it go over the inline at the last second, realize, oh, I better try and save it. And it's going to be a corner kick. Meharado lining up to take it again. Leesburg right down there. And here's the kick. It's sent a little bit far out, and it's going to be angled out by a header. Johnson looking to put it back into the box, unable to do so. Sheridan angles it out of bounds at the 20 on the far side. Throw in by Riverton. Gets it to Fossey. Fossey puts it up in the air. It's over the head of the goalie, and it's going to go over the line. Let's see what they're going to call a goal kick. Oh, it was in major, major danger there as she misread the bounce. Mossbrucker there, but the goalie did one thing right, and that was keep her body out. Nope, they're going to say a corner kick, and that's what I thought it was going to be. I thought the goalie did get a hand on it after it went over her head. Mossbrucker did a good job not to do anything that could be called a foul, and boy, has she had a game in a little bit of time. Meharado with the corner kick. It's going to be put in, chested down, and right to the goalie. Chested down by, I think, Mossbrucker again. Lordy, she's having a day here, and we haven't seen a whole lot of her in this game and in this season for that matter. She takes the goal kick off of her. She's looking to get it back, trying to send it forward. Riverton having all sorts of possession now with this lineup, and who would have thought it without Paskett and Bradley in right now. This unit right now playing real well. Hopefully they can continue it as Bradley and Paskett are coming on field, a little bit more seasoned goal scorers. And as soon as I say that, Sheridan starts the counter strike going down the left side, but they were offsides about 10 yards previous to that, so it'll come back out to the Riverton 20 and be a free kick. Let's see if he lets them in now. Nope, he's not going to let him in, so it'll be a free kick. Morton puts it down, puts it into the head of a Sheridan player at the 50, and they'll look to come back the other direction. Ball sent far down, and they're going to get on it in the box. This is dangerous. Sheridan trying to set up a nice pass and just misses well high. That was a nice setup there. And we will see Paskett and Bradley coming on. Let's see who they're coming in for. Fossey and Mossbrucker are going to come out. Leesburg will now come over to the near side of the field and switch out with Bradley. So Morton going to take the goal kick here. Sends it out. Bradley and number 41 fighting for it. Number 41 is going to win at least that battle. Puts it into the center, and now they've got number 14 running on, going into the box, but she realized she put it a little too far out in front of herself for that, and it'll go over the line and for another goal kick. 20:54 left, 52 left in this matchup, and it is 1-0 Sheridan. Inbound to Mathill, or kick to Mathill on the goal kick. She touches it and goes out of bounds. Just some little minor fundamental mistakes today, really plaguing Riverton. Sheridan only able to take advantage of it one time, though, so still plenty of soccer to play and still a good chance. More substitutions now. Sheridan substituting for 3, and I think Maddie Fossey is coming back in the game. She's going to come in for Riley Johnson. So she came out, got a little bit of water, and is coming right back in. At least I think that's who it is. Yep, that is. Now I see the 4. So it'll be a throw-in for Sheridan. Thrown in. They're going to stay on the near side, but this time overshoot a pass, and Fossey able to get a hold of it. Paskett trying to shield her way off and trying to go the other way. She does, and instead of letting him press the advantage, he calls a foul on Sheridan, which was the right call, but Paskett had green grass in front of her, and I asked him earlier, some of the officials with WHSAA, do they not really let him press the advantage here? And he's like, they're pretty tight on that. I mean, but you'd like to see him let her press that advantage because she worked so hard to get it. If you could have seen it. Free kick sent towards the box. Bradley gets a foot on it, but then it goes to Sheridan, who's able to clear it, and Sheridan now will look to come down the far side of the field. And we've got a bit of a brouhaha as far as shoving and whatnot. They're going to say it's a throw-in, though. They let that one go. Little bit of frustration on both sides, I think, at how hard it has been to find scoring opportunities, especially for Riverton. Thrown in and now looking to go down the far side. Mejorado able to get in there and take it away. Now Paskett with it. Paskett to Noseep, leaving it behind for Noseep. Noseep not able to do anything with it, and it goes out to Fossey. Fossey coming on, gets it to Paskett. Paskett around the 40. Paskett back to Fossey, back to Paskett, back to Fossey. Nice little work down here. Got it back to Paskett. Long shot put on. Mejorado trying to run on, and it's going to be easily scooped up by the keeper. And now, as we look at the clock, as it's ticking under 18 minutes in just a second, the clock is the big enemy at the moment. The clock, Sheridan less of an enemy at the moment. Sheridan And the clock is the big one. Sheridan, possession is their friend, and we need to keep that away. Now they make a move. They're coming down the right side. They're going to have a shot on goal. No, nicely done by Savannah Morton and Aspen Gordon, both cutting the angle down, forcing it out. It will be a corner kick, but it looked like that could have been the match. It looked like Sheridan was going to get a shot on goal, and if that goes in, I don't want to say it's over, but it's getting darn close, ladies and gentlemen. So corner kick going to be taken from the far corner by Sheridan. They put it on. It's headed once and then almost cleared by Mathil. She gets it out. 12 tries to shoot from the near side corner near side upper corner of the box, but it goes well off her foot, straight off her foot, and veers right, so very far wide. So now Morton will be kicking off. Leesburg coming out. Jordan Anderson coming back in. The experienced goal scorers all coming on now, because now it's do or die, literally, in this elimination game. Riverton trying to work out the middle field. Bradley trying to put it out for Mejarado. Mejarado off her chest. Mejarado gets control of it at the 40, gets it to Noseep. Noseep looking to go further in. Does so, but right to a Sheridan player. It's not been Noseep's best game. Sheridan now looking to counter. And looking to counter with some control, though, as well. Able to come through. Morton's going to get called for a foul. She threw a shoulder shiver in before getting a touch on the ball. It'll be a free kick for Sheridan. Up the free kick into the box, trying to find a shot. They've got a shot. Mejarado snuffs it out, though. Nice save. Nice save as far as getting her by in front, but oh boy, what positioning. She knew exactly where that player was going to want to go. So the goal kick, Fossey, and is fighting with 10 for it. Fossey wins this one, looking to get it outside of Mejarado. Mejarado looking for Paskett. She's got Paskett on the outside of the box. Paskett with a cross was looking for Bradley. It's going to be headed out and out of bounds by Sheridan. Paskett going to throw in on the far side, throws it into Noseep. Noseep over to Mejarado. Nope, Paskett will take it instead. Either one could have gotten it. Paskett putting a shot on goal, and rebound given up, but no one there for the rebound. Keeper able to put it away fairly easily after giving up the rebound. 15 minutes to go. Punt by the keeper, taken by Sheridan. Sheridan looking to get somebody on a runoff, and hesitation by Mejarado. Mejarado gets her foot on it. Now she's out at the 20 and tries to get it up to Celia Mejarado. She does at the 40. Mejarado to Noseep. Noseep to Bradley. Bradley trying to get it to Paskett. Can't do so. Has to come back with it. Gets it to Mejarado. Now Mejarado looking to put it up for Paskett. Paskett, and a player will fight for it. And it'll go out of bounds. It'll be a throw in for Sheridan, as they're going to say Paskett touched it last. Thrown in, headed by Mejarado. Mejarado to Bradley. Bradley loses it, but went right back to Mejarado. Now stolen away by Fossey. Fossey doing a good job of getting in there. Thwarted 2 defensive clearances, and coming back for it, she's rubbed off of it by number 10, and they'll look to send it forward, but Mejarado's right there. She's going to let it go over the line and pick it up. 13:45 to play. Punt is going to bounce awkwardly, so that's good for Riverton, as Bradley will come up for it. Mejarado trying to get to it. It's kicked away, but Noseep steps in front of it. Noseep to Mejarado. Mejarado on the far side at 35. Mejarado to Noseep. Noseep was looking to get it back to her, but that pass was anticipated, read, and taken away. Noseep comes back for it, does get it this time, though, and will kick it all the way back to Mejarado to reset. Mejarado gets it out to Mathil. Mathil looking to go down the left. Gets it taken away. It is Riverton ball. So Mathil will throw it in. There was confusion on the ball to use. Number 11 is going to angle it out. Mathil got a great throw. Gets into Gordon. Gordon loses it to Mathilda. Not Gordon, excuse me, Jordan Anderson. Why am I saying Gordon? Number 19, not number 16. Now Fossey trying to fight for it. They get it back to 11 to Sheridan, and they'll look to come across the middle. Engstrom trying to take the ball away. Noseep able to do so, gets it deflected, goes to Engstrom. Engstrom to Meharado. Meharado looking for Paskett, gets it to Paskett. Paskett joined by Anderson. Gets it out to Anderson now. Anderson coming into the box, misplaying it slightly, and then she kicks it off of, thankfully, a Sheridan player, and goes out of bounds. She didn't seemingly know what she wanted to do with it. Gets the throw into Noseep. Noseep has it taken away, but kicked out of bounds in the exact same spot. So throw-in will be by Paskett here. 12 minutes and counting. Throws it into the box. Matarata trying to get it. What are they going to say? I don't know. Oh, they're saying that, okay. Unfortunately, on that throw, Paskett's back foot came up. And so it'll be a throw-in for Sheridan. They throw it in number 10. Anderson able to get in front of it. Gets it to Olivia Bradley. Bradley going to Meharado. Meharado looking for Paskett. Paskett trying to turn. She's rubbed off of it, trying to get to it, and it's going to be kicked out of bounds, and it's going to be a throw-in for Sheridan. Nicely done by the defender, number 11, as far as really kind of dominating that one possession there. Paskett, though, trying everything they can do to try and get on goal. So actually, they're going to give a kick. They're going to say it was a foul on Paskett. And it's going to go out, and it's going to be a throw-in by Sheridan as it was fielded right as it went out of bounds, or right as it was about to go out of bounds, by Meharado. So it's going to be a throw-in for Sheridan as we're getting really close to being under single digits here. We're in the 10-minute mark here. After the throw, Riverton able to take it away. Bradley to Meharado. Meharado now looking to come down far side, trying to get to Noseep, no pace on it. And it's going to be sent back the other way. Engstrom chasing it down. Engstrom almost beaten for it, but does get it to Meharado. Got a little dangerous there for a second. Gets out to Morton. Morton to Mathil. Mathil at the 40. Looking to get to Paskett. Does so. Paskett fighting for it, but it's going to be kicked out of bounds by number 11. Throw in, looking for Bradley, and 11, again, the defensive all-star for Sheridan, is going to head it out of bounds. So Riverton getting close, but nothing yet. Bradley fighting for it, and it's going to be kicked out. Mathil able to step in front of it, heads it. Mathil playing for it, gets it up, but taken away from her, and it's going to go out of bounds off of Sheridan. Mathil playing one heck of a game, too. Thrown into Bradley. Bradley trying to turn around, and it's going to go over the end line, and it's going to be a goal kick. Talon Leesburg coming in now for Riverton. Let's see if they actually keep offensive players out here, if they keep forwards, if they're going to be shoving more forward. No, Paskett's going to come out for Leesburg. I expect at some point in time you may see a third, fourth, true forward join the mix. Maybe Talon Leesburg out there with Bradley and Paskett. They're going to give Paskett a little bit of time, just a little bit of rest. You don't expect it to be long here with the team down like it is. Leesburg off the goal kick, trying to get it to Meharado, does so. Trying to get it back to Leesburg, and it's going to be taken by Sheridan. Sheridan now looking to turn the other way. Fossey trying to stop it, and it's going to be angled to the near side where it'll go to number 14. Mathil able to take it away. Mathil with great footwork. Mathil to Bradley. That was Bradley putting it out for Leesburg, and Meharado running on it, and it's just out of their reach at the 8:35-ish mark. Punt is going to go almost straight up, and it went to Bradley, but after her touch, it goes to number 11, puts off. Morton now with it around the 40, going to try and put it through. Unable to do so, but the deflection goes to Fossey, and Fossey's got some room to potentially run. She gets it to Bradley. She's running on. Fossey now coming down towards the box. Going to look for a cross here, I would anticipate. Unable to get a cross. kind of ping-pongs off. Fossey with it. Puts it over. Oh! Meharado was running on it and just missed it to get the equalizer on an open goal. And then the goalie able to run after and get it. But what a pass by Fossey and a run by Meharado. So punt is going to go right underneath No-Seep's right foot, and Sheridan's going to look to come back the other way. You'd expect they would look for possession and only take a shot if it's there. And now they're trying to get a run on, and they might have one, but good shielding done there by Aspen Gordon, and it's going to lead to a punt here by Meharado. Unfortunately, that punt goes right to Sheridan. Sheridan trying to move down here. Goal here ends it for them. They're trying to get in the box, but possession is about as good. Ingstrom and number one fighting over. Ingstrom number one just perfectly playing the possession. Ingstrom falls down. Shot put on goal, and Meharado has to leap for it, and deflect it over the bar. So Meharado with definitely what could be a game-saving save there. So set up a corner kick. They're going to take it on the near side, it looks like. And they are going to take their sweet time with it. Can't blame them there as the clock continues to roll. Number 10 will be taking it. Corner kick is put up. It goes across, and nobody for Sheridan really able to get a shot on it. Now it's with Jordan Anderson. Anderson trying to hit Meharado, and it's going to go out of bounds. At this point, Riverton needs to get it going forward and throw everything they've got forward. It's all they need to focus on at this point. Sheridan, though, just with possession of it, going to keep it. Looking to maintain possession here in the midfield. And will now get to number 10. Now they'll get a little bit of a run going, but it's going to be stepped in front of by Mathil. Mathil to Fossey, back to Mathil. She wins that war, trying to get it to Bradley. Number 14 with it. Number 14 going to clear it out, but Aspen Gordon able to get a hold of it. And we're going to have a foul again. So it's going to be a free kick as we're ticking under 5.5 to play. Number 11 putting it towards the box. Morton able to go up for it. Savannah, that is. And it gets all the way out to Jordan Anderson. Jordan Anderson kicks it out of bounds. Number 3 going to throw it. Throws it in. Fossey fighting with her for it. Now Jordan Anderson fighting with her. And it's going to go out of bounds off Sheridan. Wait, they're going to say, nope. They're going to say off of us. Off of Riverton. So throw in by number 3. It's going to be headed, and then number 14 going to try and play it up towards the box. Number 14 going to win that out. Aspen Gordon has no choice but to funnel it outside. And right now, it's not so much the possession, it's the time that's coming with the possession. Thrown into the box, Gordon able to get a foot on it, then so does Savannah Morton. Bradley with it, and yeah, number 20 climbed, but Bradley's back there. So it'll be a free kick from the 22, or from the 20, Morton to Fossey. Riverton has got to get things going in that direction. Ingstrom to Fossey at the 40. Fossey to No-Seep. Back to Fossey. Fossey unable to keep it. She was moving forward on it. Morton steps in front of the clearance, and it's going to go out of bounds off Morton. Meharado coming back after the throw-in. It winds up with No-Seep. No-Seep pops it up just slightly. And it's taken by Sheridan. I don't know what was going on there, but Haley Ingstrom decided not to go for the ball. And now we've got a huge counter by Sheridan, and Gordon has no choice but angle it out of bounds. It bounced. I think she was thinking it was going to go right out of bounds and be a throw-in for Riverton, but the Sheridan player didn't wait for that. Intercepted, though, on the throw-in. They get to Fossey. she's kind of led to the best chances so far in this late second half. Now they're looking for Mejarado. Mejarado going to come out wide. She's got Bradley running on it, and now she's got Nosip running, trying to hit it on the far side. And it's going to be kicked out of bounds. Hopefully they can get Paskett in here, and I'm trying to see who else is coming in. We're going to see Gordon come off. And is that Riley? No, that's Celie Morton, I do believe. That is Celie Morton. So someone who's capable of scoring as well. She's going to leave the defensive line and go up. Throw-in is to Bradley. Paskett able to get a foot on it, but Sheridan comes away with it as we go to 2.5 minutes to go. So it's going to be a throw-in by Bradley here. Bradley throws in. They're going to say a handball, but nope, they don't whistle for it. Mejarado almost loses it. Goes back to Bradley. She loses it, but Celie Morton's there to clean it up. She's going to put it into the box, but it's chested down, taken away by Paskett. Paskett trying to get to Jordan Anderson, and Jordan Anderson the ball spun off her foot, so it was a little bit easier coming back to the keeper. Does get a shot on goal, but we're under 2 minutes, and the keeper going to take her sweet time on this punt. Punt is misplayed by Engstrom. Engstrom trying to come back for it, and Sheridan putting a large amount of pressure. They want to keep the ball down there. It's going to go out of bounds. Let's see who they're going to say it's a throw for. It's a throw for Riverton. Riverton just running out of time. Gets it to Mejarado. They're going to force it all the way back down. We need a ball. Throw in here by Engstrom. Engstrom throws in, goes right to Sheridan. It's going to go right back out of bounds. Engstrom will be throwing it in, but minute 15 is about to be left in this game. Thrown in, and this time it goes off of Riverton and out of bounds for Sheridan. We're about to be under 1 minute to play, and it's not looking good. So Riverton needs to get this throw and then send everything forward. They do get the throw, so part one is out. They do take it away. Paskett trying to keep possession of it. Paskett going to look for Anderson. Paskett loses control of it, and it's taken away. Fossey comes back forward, but Sheridan able to send it forward. Mejarado, we've got offsides, but no time. So it'll be a free kick. Morton going to take it. Gets it to Fossey at the 35. They've got to just send it forward. 35 seconds left on the official clock. Gets it over to Engstrom. Engstrom going to get it up to Bradley. Bradley trying to pull it back instead of trying to just go forward, and it's going to be taken away. Sheridan with it with 20 seconds, and ladies and gentlemen, that's pretty much going to do it. Yep, Sheridan able to keep control, keep it from going out of bounds with 15 seconds left. They're going to have an open shot on goal potentially. Mejarado gets in. It'll be a corner kick, but time is going to expire in the setup for this corner kick. So your final is going to be Sheridan Lady Bronx 1, Riverton Lady Wolverines 0. We will be right back with the Click It or Ticket post-game show right after these messages on WYO Today.
From one corner of the state to the other, over 82% of Wyomingites wear their seatbelts. And to the 18% who don't, we say, let's buckle up for life, Wyoming.
When you think about wellness, do you think about long walks, nutrition, having a personal trainer? No matter what your idea of wellness looks like, you can find yourself at Gotchi Gym. Their 1,900 square foot facility makes them one of the largest gyms open to the public in Wyoming. Be the best version of yourself with state-of-the-art equipment from senior to strongman. Take advantage of having a bistro on site as well as a certified NASM personal trainer. Take the first step in reaching your goals. Gotchi Gym. Gotchi Rehabilitation is always looking for new team members. See more at gotchi.org.
And welcome to the Click It or Ticket post-game show here on WYO Today Media. It is season not ending as we all wanted it to. Unfortunately, it ends in a loss in the elimination game to the Sheridan Lady Bronx 1-0 in the consolation bracket. So Riverton will head home after a great season. Not what they wanted to see out of the state tournament, but something to build on. That's not a lot of consolation, I realize, to seniors like Bradley and Anderson and whatnot, but this is a very young team. its nucleus, its core of players are sophomores and juniors. So we'll expect great things next year, as we've seen the development this year, and we hope to see it again next year. So we're going to roll right into our players of the game here. Let's get that going. Let's see if I can find them, though. They have disappeared. Okay, well, I can't find them now. We've had to muck with this a little bit. Oh, there it is. So let's go with our Papa Murphy's player of the game. This is going to be a unique player of the game because in a 1-0 loss, you kind of look for intricacies and whatnot. And and I think this is our first time getting it, but I was uber impressed. Our Papa Murphy's player of the game will be Timbri Mathill. Played excellent one balls when it came down to her, and she played with a lot of heart, and cannot wait to see what the future holds for her. Who knows if it even holds a position change or anything of that nature. Timbri Mathill, one of the great young stars of this team, and of course, let's keep in mind, ladies and gentlemen, she's a freshman. So congratulations to Timbri Mathill, our Papa Murphy's player of the game. Now, as y'all know, in the Gatorade Thirst Quencher player of the game, I usually like to look in basketball and soccer and football for someone who exemplified toughness, who just ran through the opposition, so to speak, with no real sense of safety for themselves. And so our Gatorade Thirst Quencher player of the game is going to be number 4, Madison Fossey. Madison Fossey played extremely well in the midfield, was asked to do a lot over the course of this season, and did it with not only great character, but great athletic ability and great discipline. So our players of the game, again, Papa Murphy's player of the game, Timbri Mathill, the freshman defenseman, and our Gatorade player of the game is going to be Madison Fossey, the junior midfielder. So she's listed as defenseman, but she plays more of a midfield position. So again, the scores today, checking the Ranger scoreboard, Sheridan does eliminate Riverton from the 4A Girls State Championship Tournament. They will be headed home today. And Lander Valley boys did advance. They won on PKs as Buffalo sent 2 wide right. So they will be playing in the 5th place game tomorrow. That will be on Wide Today's YouTube. The Lander Valley girls playing in the state semifinals today. They will be playing at 4, and you can catch that on our YouTube page with Sean O'Brate. So we're going to take one more quick commercial break, and I will be back with some final thoughts here on WYO Today.
The Stock Doc is proud to serve all of Fremont County and surrounding areas. They are dedicated to providing the highest level of veterinarian medicine along with friendly and compassionate service. They service all pets of shapes and sizes between dogs and cows and cats and horses. They treat your animal like it's their own. The Stock Doc.
We believe that everyone deserves a second chance, including us. Hi, I'm Brian Robacher, CEO of Atlantic City Federal Credit Union. And if we said no to you in the past, I'm asking you for a second chance too. In the midst of everything happening, we are committed now more than ever to second chances and when it comes to your finances. An auto loan for your new car, business loans, home loans, and more. Give Atlantic City Federal Credit Union a second chance to give you a second chance. We've been helping our community thrive since 1964, and now it's your turn. Visit AtlanticCity.coop to apply today. Atlantic City Federal Credit Union, federally insured by the NCUA.
Welcome back to WYO Today's coverage of Riverton High School soccer. This is Kevin Shields, your voice of the Wolverines, and I just wanted to have a few final thoughts. I want to thank everybody back who's at the mothership, so to speak, who keeps us on the air, from our engineer Kirk Baxter, program director Rusty Harris, our office manager Leanne Sanderson, news director Ernie Over, sports director Sean O'Brate, and and sales reps, Erica, Kelly, and John for helping make this all possible for us to give you this coverage and to be able to do all the sports of Riverton High School. This ends our coverage of Riverton High School for the 2022-2023 academic year. Next up on WYO Today will be baseball coverage of American Legion, the Riverton Raiders, as well as Senior Babe Ruth out of Lander, and by default, Riverton and Lander Legion are playing quite a bit, so we'll be doing quite a few Lander Legion games just because they're facing Riverton. So it'll be baseball season. The next time you hear us calling Riverton High School sports will be for the football season. Of course, new coach, heck, new principal coming in, but new coaching staff, a new way of doing things, and we'll see how that all plays out, and that will start up in the late summer, early fall of 2023. Personally, I just want to thank all the parents and all the families for allowing us to cover these games and allowing access to their children and being able to put a spotlight on them. I want to thank all of the listeners and everybody, and I want to thank one of the guys who ran camera for us this year during this academic year, Connor Shields. That's my son. That's my 13-year-old son at home. He has done a great job with running the camera for us throughout the year. And I want to thank him. Want to also thank my other daughter, Katie, who did board ops for us throughout the academic year when we were on when we were on KTAK. I might as well give a shout out to Cassie as well, and Courtney, my wife, for allowing us to come down here and do these things, keeping the home fort. Everything's done so that we can hit the road and bring you Riverton Wolverine action. So for Kevin Shields, it's been a great 2022-2023. We'll see you to cover Riverton High School football in the fall of the 2023-2024 academic year. Have a wonderful weekend and have a great summer.
Community Health Centers of Central Wyoming has locations across Fremont County ready to serve you at Du Bois Medical Clinic, Riverton Community Health, and Lander Community Health Pediatrics. We accept all forms of insurance, including Medicaid and Medicare. Are you struggling to get medical care? Ask for their sliding fee scale. From family medicine to pediatrics, Community Health Centers are here to serve you. Call 307-463-7160 or visit chccw.org to schedule your appointment.